G'day, guys. Welcome back. We are back in the AFL with the two grumpy old men. We'll be doing our round three recap and also our tips for round four. We are joined again with His Eminence Flashgrow, all the way from, where do you live again?
No, well, Adelaide.
Norwood or something?
No, nowhere as salubrious as that.
Salubrious. Is that a new word, or did you just make that up?
Oh no, well you told it to me beforehand. You said just slip that word in, you'll sound intelligent.
I bet you
So
can't spell it.
I bet you I can't.
I can't spell it either. But anyway, how are you, old man? How's your week?
Oh, it was pretty good. Pretty laid back. Didn't. I was a bit disappointed really because I normally love hot cross buns and I sort of overindulged before Easter even got here, so I ended up not getting any. So bit of a
And your
disappointment.
your your Easter egg hunt was a disappointment, seeing you were the one who hid the Easter eggs. And
Yeah, well, it's always a bit of a challenge that is to try to put them to places. Well, actually, no, it's not really because as you would understand, you get a bit older, you forget things.
you forget things.
So you just got to do it a couple of days beforehand, and by the time Easter comes, that's it, no problems.
Yeah, I had yesterday on Easter Monday. I
Hmm.
had a spectacle hunt because I couldn't find my glasses.
Ah, I thought it was a new kind of egg, a
No,
speckled egg or something. Yeah, well, where are your glasses? Yeah, have you got them around your neck?
I
No.
still have no. I still haven't found them yet.
So,
I,
well, look, I've had some messages come in, actually. Well, no, that'd be lying. I've. How are you? How have you been?
yeah, I'm good. I'm currently in America.
In
Uh,
America?
yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
I'm in California at the moment. So
California dreaming.
yeah, but I'm here on business. I'm not here for surfing or for fun or anything like that.
Uh,
I'm here with the Suns medical team.
okay. What are they up to?
We're buying all the medical marijuana before the AFL changed the drug laws.
Well, that's probably a pretty smart thing to do.
Yeah, so they're spending a lot. Oh man, millions. So
Really?
all of that money that the AFL gives to the Suns is just going on Dimmer's habit.
Oh,
And then tonight I'm off to Nashville, to the home of what is
country
it? Country,
music.
country music. That's
Yeah.
correct. And also the home of some incriminating CCTV footage that I need to get rid of.
Of you or
No, of a certain team that will remain nameless.
oh, it doesn't. They didn't used to be bears, did they?
No, no, no. It doesn't rhyme with bear.
Ah,
It rhymes with Saving Ryan.
oh no, I meant used to be a bear.
Mm, koalas aren't really bears, old man. But anyway, we have a couple more super chats come in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
I,
had another three.
I must
We
have my
actually had
system
more.
wrong. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no, we had more than that, but I'm picking the best three
Oh,
each
okay.
week. So we have one from Lethal Lee 79.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of sounds familiar.
Yeah, he'd have to be
A
hmm,
big fan, I
yeah, I
think.
reckon he must be.
And he's asking who would win between the Crows and the Lions.
Oh, well,
Good question.
well, well, not really. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you reckon?
No, tight game.
Not as tight as you think.
How much? Hang on. How much is a draw? Oh, I'm gonna go 26 point draw.
A 26-point draw, I think.
Yeah.
In favour of the Lions, I think you'd probably be right there.
Oh no, I
It'd be
think
a
it's going to
safe
be a
bet.
tight. It would be a tight game and a very, very, very low scoring game. And then
Uh,
we've got David King 12.
oh,
That's also another. name that I've heard around the
Is that? I
traps.
wonder if the 12 has anything to do with IQ.
Wasn't that his number?
Oh, I don't know. Did he play? Did he?
I think so. I think he used to play for Norwood.
Yeah, go on. What do you have
Anyway, he
to
said,
say?
Freo the real deal, Flash Crow? That's a question for you specifically.
Specifically or
Yep,
specifically?
specifically, because you live near the Pacific Ocean.
Well,
Specific
are they the real deal? Real deal for what? I mean, that's really the question.
to make finals and win the flag.
Yeah, no, they're not that sort of real deal. I don't believe.
What about if Fife goes crazy?
They'll have to put him down.
All right, they should have put him down a couple of years ago, but it's good to see that he's healthy.
Yes, it is.
And we've got one from one of your friends, your close friends, Zomfreak77 or Zombie Freak 77.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't think he was a sports person.
Oh no, he's mad on the AFL.
He told me he doesn't even like hockey.
Yeah, no, that's not sport. I mean, that's
Oh.
all right. But anyway, he says, when will the AFL get a team in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan?
Yeah, bless you.
Yes. I'll just get some tissue for that. Saskatchewan. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
When will the AFL get a team in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan?
I don't know. Is that for me? That's not for me. That's a general question. You can answer that one.
I would say within 2 years.
That soon?
Yeah.
How come?
When Tasmania fails, I think the next place will definitely be Moose Jaw.
Well, the only reason Tasmania could possibly fail is if they don't get the stadium up.
Oh yeah, no. There's a backstory going on there, old man, that I'll tell you about one day.
Oh, okay. I can hardly
But
wait.
anyway, so thanks to all the supporters. I think we made about 25 cents this week.
Oh,
So
wow. That's
right.
pretty cool.
That'll keep the network going.
That must
So
have,
let's have
yeah.
a look at our round 3 results.
Ah,
So,
yes, the results.
did you watch any of the games this week?
I watched most of them and I fell asleep prior to a couple of them.
All the afternoon games. You had your nana nap.
All the nana nap games I somehow missed out on.
Game.
But
so Thursday we had my mob against the Pies.
yes, I watched that one. And you had one job to do, your mob. What is the matter with you? What is up with them?
That's why I'm getting rid of all the CCTV footage.
Yeah, well, something's got to give.
Yeah, I think they're going to drop Eric this week.
Banner?
Hipwood.
Why? Well, yeah. Well, why do you think they do that?
Because he's no good.
Ah.
Signed him up for a 7-year deal and he's no good. And I told you, old man, they're not fit.
No, well, they did hit the lead at one stage. Well, twice.
Yeah, then the umpires took over control.
So you reckon the umpiring was something that had an impact?
Horrendous, again.
Well,
but anyway,
but the Magpies only got 33 kicks in that game.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Lions got 20. You know, that's almost, well, it is 2/3.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going well in that percentages.
Yeah.
Then on the Friday, Carlton, the Blue Baggers up against North. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I did. That was a pretty good game, actually. I quite liked what Carlton got out of their team. It was pretty impressive. What
Yeah,
were your thoughts on that one?
yeah, it's good to see their forward kicking goals, taking some pressure off him,
Yeah,
McKay,
yeah,
whatever he is. But yeah, we talked about it in round one
yeah,
when they played up, well, not the round one opening round.
yeah.
That
Zero.
even though I don't like Carlton, I still like individual players, and I don't want to see them under the pump all the time. Then we went to Frio, and Frio beat the hapless Crows.
Yeah, more heartache. I yeah,
We've
I
got some
don't.
more heartache to come too, old man.
We've got a lot of heartache to come. We can be well.
Must win this week. Otherwise, you can go 0-8, 0-9 because you've got a pretty tough draw.
I think it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter
No, not now.
whether you're riding them off.
Well, look, they're still a young side, so even if they come good, they'll still lose games. Even they could come really good. They could beat Melbourne this week and be riding on top of the ground and thinking they're fantastic, and then next week, the week after, lose because they're a young team. They'll be up and down still.
Get
But
Melbourne, GWS, and Sydney or something.
yeah, well,
Anyway, good thing that you're playing at home.
no, it's not.
Well, you're playing in your own state, so you don't have to travel. Well,
No,
you've got to get on. You've got to get on the bus.
well, it won't make any difference whether they're getting on a bus or not. They're going to be pretty bad, I
Yeah,
think.
that's you don't travel in buses, do you? You travel in limos.
No, they travel in horse and cart, I think.
That's through their midfield.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, then
like
we had a
donkeys.
ripping game on the Saturday, and that was Essendon with a big win over the Saints, which was a shock.
Yeah,
Eh?
I think that's the one I fell asleep in, or beforehand, I reckon. I'm not sure. It might have been. It didn't really. I mean, it was a bit to-y and fro-y, but it was. Do you reckon Essendon deserved to win that one?
Well, they didn't hit the front till 1 minute to go.
Well, no. They started in front.
They played well.
For they were
Played,
in they were in front for
played
a good minute at the beginning of the game.
No, they didn't hit the front until the last minute of the game when Stringer
Are you
kicked that
sure?
55, something like that.
I thought they were a point. Yeah, they were in the first quarter. They kicked a point. Start off
Did
with.
they? Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah. I was
Did they?
asleep at that time.
Oh, actually, no, they didn't. I'm a liar. I'm such a liar.
Anyway, big again. Again, I don't like Essendon at all. It's good to see Stringer. He's always copping it all the time.
What was
Good
the
to see
free
him.
kick count in that game? I'm just interested because
Pretty even, I think.
let me see. 16 to 11. 16 to the Bombers and 11 to the Saints.
So Collingwood got twice as many.
Yeah, that wasn't the
Then
reference, but go on.
you would have liked the result of Melbourne and Port Adelaide.
Well, yeah, but geez, I, as much as I hate to say it, Port, look, you talk about the real deal. Unfortunately, for me, Port do look the real deal at the moment.
How they lost that game, I got no idea.
But they have
The,
been
the stats.
they have been March premiers before, so it's not unusual. But they've got a pretty, well, what I would call a pretty easy draw, so they could go a long way this year.
Yeah, last year they were 0-5 or 0-6, remember, and then they won 14 straight.
Mm.
Anyway, tough win by Melbourne. They're a tough
Yeah,
team.
no, they did well. I'm hoping it tired them out. They spent the week in Adelaide, apparently.
Did they?
They didn't go back to Vic. They stayed here.
Up in the Riverina.
No, I don't know where, but they stayed here. Well, that was a rumor I had heard. I don't know if it's factual
Yeah,
or
got
not.
good mushrooms up there apparently. But apparently Oliver's pretty good at sniffing out the truffles.
Ah, truffles.
Then the Bulldogs against the Coast.
Yeah,
Absolute
well,
thumping.
the Crows are playing so bad that I wouldn't even back them over West Coast at the moment.
Well, it would be a close game of 4 points.
Yeah. Now that would be a draw. That would be a possible draw.
That could be a draw.
But yeah, West Bulldogs did pretty good, didn't they, against them?
I might put that down as my gauntlet. Adelaide v West Coast. And then a ripping win by the Tigers. Last week I picked them because I thought they had this in them. And then they come out and beat the Swannies.
Yeah, well, they did.
That's not an easy task.
Well, it would have been less easy if it was at the SCG. But
and they actually, sometimes you watch a game and you go, oh, yeah, they won, but they shouldn't have won. But they actually should have won. Richmond, they played really well. And they had the Riolis were running around going crazy. They did have a couple of injuries, though, so I'll be on a watch for them next week.
Yeah, I wonder if the game went for another 10 minutes, whether or not they would have got overrun again.
Yeah, well...
I mean, I know the game doesn't go for an extra 10 minutes, but...
Well, it depends. In the junior leagues, it does. It depends who's on the time.
Yeah, interesting.
If you're playing the Sandful,
well,
you just pay off the timekeeper.
No, well, if you're playing the
interesting,
Sandful,
what was interesting?
Well, the free kick count was very even in that game, 16-17.
Only 13 less than Collingwood.
Yeah. But that was...
We should put up pretty interesting. We should put up a difference between the teams.
Oh, no, that would be...
Because they always say that if you are dominant in a game, you get free kicks. Yeah. But then when the team loses and they're still getting the free kicks, they turn around and say, "Oh, that's the other reason," or whatever bullshit that they come up with. And then Geelong touched up Hawks, but Hawks played well.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did. That one was, although it's interesting. Well, the interesting thing is how accurate the Cats were.
Yeah, and that was maybe the difference.
Well, total scores, the Cats had 21, and total scores, the Hawks had 20. So,
not a couple of free kicks going to Ginny Ginnivan.
Yeah, well,
could have made the difference.
Yeah, well, he deserved a couple at the very, very least, even by the hardest marker. But again, 21-20. So maybe they didn't want to give the Hawks any more. Maybe the Cats complained.
But in the whole round, we only had two teams that kicked over 100. And you know my golden rule on teams that can kick 100. Yes. 137 and 106 for the Cats.
You rated Geelong and the Bulldogs.
30, no, Carlton.
Well, Bulldogs kicked over 100.
But that's against West Coast.
Yeah, but...
No, if you can't kick 100 against West Coast, well, you shouldn't be in the competition.
Yeah, well...
You have to go back to the Canadian League.
Yeah, you watch the
So, rate Carlton, 137, which is a good effort, and 106. And remember, the last quarter was played in teeming... Oh, no, the third quarter was played in teeming rain.
Oh, and then teeming rain.
Then they had to wait for 40 minutes before they went out again. Yeah, and they still won by 36 points. So anyway, how did you go in your tips?
That electrical storm, was there even any lightning at the ground? Because I think the rule is they do it if it's 10 k's from the ground.
Kilometres.
Yeah. But, the tipping.
But you never know with the AFL. Maybe there was a drug saga going on.
No,
they just got bomb involved.
That would have been... Well, the way Bomb are predicting the weather lately, I think they're on drugs.
But I did see the Tom Hawk on his phone talking to the head of Bomb.
Yeah, the head of Tabcorp.
Apparently that rule's been thrown out as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
man.
doesn't matter. You're allowed to use a phone in the change rooms now. Well, if you're
Exactly.
Tom Hawkins.
Just like down the ground free kicks and
Yeah, yeah,
dropping the ball and high tackles and
yeah,
stuff and
all of those.
pushing the back. We got rid of that one as well.
So, how
One
many
at
tips did you get right this week?
oh, bloody awful. 3.
3. Yeah, I thought I did pretty bad. I got 5.
So we've double. You've got the 2. You got me to 2. I got back to 2. You got back to 2 again.
Yeah, so total
So
tips, I've got 20 and you've got 18.
so watch out this week, old man. It's going to be a doozer.
Well, you're going to have to, it'll be interesting to see who you're going to tip, I think.
All right. Well, talking about tipping, let's get stuck into it. So
Mm.
Thursday we've got the gather round. So 2 weeks of football in Adelaide. I don't mind the concept, but
No, well, too bad if you
hopefully
did
it'll move.
because,
Yeah, you got no choice, but hopefully it will move around. But it's good to see South Australia getting a bit of love from the AFL.
yeah, well, it's about the only place we do.
Unfortunately, the first game is your mob against the D's.
And do you know the worst thing? You're probably the same with your team, but what a way to spoil the entire weekend when your team plays before the weekend even gets here, and you know they're going to lose. I mean, like
Wow, yeah.
it just stuffs up the whole weekend.
So anyway, what's your tip?
Melbourne,
You couldn't even back them against Freo, so how could you
nah,
possibly go Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Melbourne, how many?
Let me have a look. I'll have to go back to my tipping. Just bear with me for a second. Tipping. I've got them by 25.
25. I'm going to go a little bit more than that. I'm going to go 6 goals. I'm going to go 36.
Gee, I hope we're
But
not quite that bad.
well, if you kick 34 points,
Well, yeah, we'd hope they'd lift a little bit being at home.
and you're talking about one of the best defensive units in the league.
Hmm.
So yeah, you want to be careful here, old man, because this could turn into a blowout.
Well, we'll see. There might be a fight.
We want a bit of ticker.
I reckon.
I want to see a bit of ticker because I still rate your team.
I reckon Tex might give somebody a smack in the head.
Well, it wouldn't matter who. They're tough. I'll smack him back.
Well, Lever.
Just make sure it's not. Let's hope it's not Todd Viney because otherwise it'll.
I think it'll be Lever. I reckon. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Tex and Lever get into it at some stage.
All right. Well, anyway, let's hope you show a bit of ticker. But anyway, so we're both going to Melbourne there. Then Lions North in Norwood.
Yeah, on the Friday night at Norwood Oval. Shouldn't be playing football there, really, in my opinion.
I don't even know where it is.
It's at Norwood.
I don't know where Norwood is.
East of the city, but it's
What's the name of the stadium?
Norwood Oval.
Norwood. Okay. Well, at
It's
least
where
they were creative.
it's where the mighty Redlegs, Norwood,
Red
the team,
But
play.
anyway, Lions for a tough, hard-fought win for me.
Yeah, well, yeah. Who am I going to do? Yeah, I'm doing the Lions.
You want a coin? You want a coin?
Nah, it's going to be
I've got a coin here somewhere.
98% to 2% apparently. So yeah, I'm doing the Lions.
Still, I'm not totally sold on that one.
You're not.
What
are you not? What do you mean you're not doing the Lions?
No, I'm going for the Lions, but I'm not confident about it at all.
Really? The Lions are paying $1. Pardon me. The Lions are paying $1.13. North for like $6.
There's a reason why you don't gamble on me. All right, next is Port and Essendon at Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, well.
Tough game.
Do you reckon?
Mm.
Well, who are you going to do?
Essendon are the number 1 attacking team.
Yeah.
And Port were exposed in their back line. They
Well,
looked
that's
out
true.
on their feet. Radagalier looked like he was spent all his tickets.
Mm.
So tough game, but I'm still surprised that Port didn't win the game last week. So
What day did
I've
Port play last week?
the Friday, I think.
Okay.
So I know you don't like him, but I'm going to go Port.
Yeah, I'm going
I
Port
think
as
if they
well.
played anywhere near the way that they played against Melbourne, they should beat Essendon. And I'm not sold on Essendon yet.
No, I think Port as well if they play the same way, definitely.
Didn't they do this last year? Didn't they come out of the blocks and then
Yeah,
they
like
all...
I said, they're always March premiers.
All
When
right.
it gets further down to the meaty beaty end.
And then probably the match of the round, we've got Sydney versus the Eagles.
Yeah,
Should be a
well,
tight tussle for the first 2 minutes.
yeah, 2 minutes. You give them that
Two.
much.
Yeah, I think as long as they're within 6 goals in the first 2 minutes, they've got a good chance, the Eagles.
Yeah, well, one's definitely Eagles are paying $11.
$11. My,
$1.04.
my wife actually just said before, she said, I'm just going to put $1 on West Coast every single round. And I said, well, you're still going to lose money.
$1.04 for Sydney.
$1.04. Yep. All right. Then a pretty important game on a Saturday afternoon.
Now this one I reckon go either
Is
way.
going to go either way. Freo are playing well. Carlton are playing well.
Yeah.
Tough.
I'll give you.
Where's the upset coming? Oh, man, there's always an upset every round.
Well, you could say in a way this is an upset
Could be.
because it's second playing sixth.
Mm.
Dockers are second. Carlton are sixth.
Yeah, exactly.
I reckon Carlton are going to win.
Yeah, so do I. So Carlton.
So much for ladder position.
Yeah, exactly. Then another, probably the worst match of the round, actually. Bulldogs versus Cats.
The worst.
It'll be a scrappy affair of shit kicking and no tackling and no defence.
Hang on.
Nothing like the West Coast Sydney game. This will be a schmozzle, this one.
Well, okay. Who are you picking?
God, I've got no idea.
Really? You're probably just waiting for my tip then, because I reckon you're going to go the opposite of me. I'm going to do Cats.
You're going to go Cats.
Yeah. Who
Don't
you
know. Don't know.
You can't say don't know.
I don't know.
Come on.
Can I put my tip in later?
No, you have to commit now.
Can you do a weather forecast on Adelaide Oval?
Adelaide Oval for Saturday. I can do that for you pretty quickly, actually. Believe it or not.
You say they got another one, Geelong? They've got another one out of the Morpheus machine?
It's going to be sunny, 25. 15 to 20k winds. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go Bulldogs. I don't know why, but I think there's got to be an upset.
Yeah, well, like I said, the Freo one will be an upset.
I've got to pick up 2 on you. So then Sunday we've got the Suns and Giants.
There you go. There's one you can both look your favourite teams, both of them.
And I'll be bringing back all that marijuana as well. So Suns will be flying high.
Well, you have to go up to the Adelaide Hills to do it.
Get Giants.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I rate the Giants.
Yeah,
I can't see the Suns making the 8.
No, well, I think. Now, how do you like this? Tell me. I mean, I know I don't bet, but I find it interesting that Well, no, I don't. No, it doesn't matter. I was just, I was going to say, how can,
Senior moment or what?
yeah, I was going to say, how come Sydney's $1.04 and West Coast Eagles are 11, yet the Giants versus the Suns are only, they're paying $3. But of
Because
course, the
they're
Suns
nowhere
are,
near as
the
bad as
Suns are
West
infinitely
Coast.
better than West Coast. So.
Exactly.
The really
Uh,
dumb thing is that the Crows are $2.27 and Melbourne are $1.81.
yeah, well, because you have some hope.
But a dollar 61, sorry. So you'd make a killing if you had enough money to put on Melbourne.
Yeah, well, if you had 100 grand, you could pick up 60 grand pretty easy, I think.
Yeah, well, your heart would probably be in your mouth if.
No, but if you got 100 grand to spend on a bet, well, then you've got enough anyway, old man.
Yeah, you don't care.
Anyway, then we go to probably the second worst match of the round, which
Now,
is the
you talk scrappy.
Tigers.
I reckon this could have potential to turn into a scrappy game.
Oh, yeah, this could be terrible. So, Tigers against St Kilda
Hmm.
at Norwood again, at the famous Norwood Oval.
Yeah, keep an eye out for the brick wall. Although I think it might be on the telecast side, so you probably won't see it.
Did they
Um,
have did they have showers there, or
Showers.
man, did they have
Yeah,
amenities?
yeah. I think you have to go across the road to the pub,
Okay, to the Norwood
the,
Oval Hotel,
the Norwood Hotel.
the
Yeah, I don't know what
naughty,
the pub is called over there. There's a few in
the
Norwood.
naughty
The Parade. Who knows? Um,
Esplanade.
no, that would be on the front, wouldn't it? Um,
Tough game.
yeah. Well, not really. I'm going St Kilda.
If you're just going to go that quickly, I'm not. I'm going to go Richmond. I picked them last week because I thought they had a bit of get up and go about them.
Yeah.
And
Well, they might, but I don't think so.
the only problem is a couple of injuries, but that's going to be my second upset.
Okay. Well, that's a couple point of difference that we have already then, because
Yeah, that's the two.
that's the two you're going to get back.
And then our last one is Collingwood Hawks.
Yeah, well, this could be an upset.
Could be. Could be on the cards.
Yeah, I'm going Collingwood.
Yeah, you weak. You're weak, old man.
No.
So yeah, no, the Hawks actually play well this week, and I'm still not convinced on Collingwood. I know they touched us up, but we're nowhere near where we should be. And
No,
the Hawks,
well, you
if
got to
the
admit
Hawks can
though,
come out and put the pressure like they did
yeah, but the
yesterday
umpires were in pretty good form.
for Hawks or for Geelong or for Collingwood.
That well, Collingwood, I think, weren't they? Didn't you say off air that they were
Oh, they're unbelievable. They're atrocious, scandalous. They are.
scandalous? A scandal. Ooh,
Yeah.
you heard it here
Anyway,
first.
I'm gonna go and upset. It's early in the round. It's only round 2.5.
Oh, so you want to try and go one ahead of me, hey?
I'm gonna go Hawks to top off Collingwood because they're travelling.
How
They're
can that?
2 weeks away.
I can't see how. I can't see how that's possible. Do you think that maybe Ginny might get a few free kicks?
I didn't even think about that he's playing against his old team.
Yeah,
No, because Hawks looked all right. Hawks are streaming through the middle, and they're young.
well,
They tackle
the AFL have
pressure.
admitted that they got them wrong. They might do a bit of evening up.
Well, you never know. You've got
And
two Victorian teams playing with each other. The umpires are licking their lips, licking their whistle, oh, man.
licking their
They're
licking their
licking the
peas.
whistle. They're going, who are we going to give our free kicks to this week?
Well, they'll give them. I reckon it'll be very interesting. That will be an interesting. We should have a game each week that we call umpire watch.
Umpire watch.
Yeah,
Which rule are they going to throw away?
I think umpire watch would definitely be on that last game. I think.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go putting your foot on the line when it goes out
Don't they get their
For
knickers in a knot on that one? Did you?
oh, well, I'll tell you, Colin would never get made to stand on the line. I'll tell you another one that you can watch
Yeah,
is that Darcy Moore never stands the mark, even though that the player that he's playing on takes the kick,
I like the ones where they tell them
but
to stand back a meter and they don't, and then next
and
minute
they
they call
don't
play,
move,
and then rather than
play
calling a
on.
50, they call play on.
Uh,
That's
back
like,
back five, play on.
yeah,
What?
yeah, that's
And
my
you
pet
you're
hate.
also allowed to sucker punch people in the guts now, apparently.
Yeah, well, you're allowed to do a karate chop at the very least. It's
And the act of smothering, as long as you use your shoulder to hit the person in the head and knock someone out, and they lose 3 weeks, that's fine.
yes, yes, yes.
I've got lots of them, old man, that I watch throwing the ball on the ground, not giving it back to the umpire,
Oh yeah,
every single stoppage.
you can do that. You're
Yeah,
allowed to
you're
do
allowed to
that.
do that unless you're not Collingwood, then they'll pay a free kick against you.
Yeah. You-
Standing the mark rule is all gone out the window too now. You can just keep moving around, jumping up and down. That's all gone as well. And there's a new one. They brought out a new one last week. Not down the field. Not no free kick down. Well, sorry, they got rid of it on the Thursday, and then for the whole weekend it was paid.
You're not at all bitter about the last
No,
week's
no,
match,
not
are
at all.
you?
And also, we're getting to the point where we're going to have a score review on every single shot at goal.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. I think they went overboard with the score reviews without a doubt. I mean, they just
Yeah.
shouldn't have. Especially the goals that are kicked, when they've kicked a goal or they're saying it's a goal, it might have been touched. Review that on the way back. They do it anyway, or they're supposed to be doing it anyway, back to the centre. So why call for a review when they know that the reviewers are checking it anyway? It's
Exactly,
all
and they review every goal anyway.
it's all
So
theatre.
they have the capability of going, no, hang on, bring it back. That was touched.
God
They
knows
review
what's
it
going to
anyway.
happen when they bring in the
Well,
ball
this is all your
tracking
fault.
technology. Well, it's
This is
not.
your fault.
It's just one umpire's fault who didn't do his
No, well, it
job
was
properly last
Adelaide's
year.
fault. They kicked a goal that wasn't paid a goal
Well,
and got him out of the 8. It's your fault, oh man.
yeah, well, at least we would have, if we would have somehow miraculously won last year, all the headlines would be about us having a grand final hangover this year.
I saw another one.
Maybe we just short circuit the whole thing. Maybe we are having a grand final hangover without having a grand final.
I think
We're ahead of our time.
you've got a wooden spoon hangover, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw Petrarca push an umpire on the weekend.
And anything happened?
Nothing. No.
Did he apologise?
No, he pushed him out the way.
Hmm.
I watched it.
Yeah, well, Petrarca.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Nothing in the paper, nothing in the
No,
news,
well, it was
not a
Petrarca.
bloody thing. If it was Toby Green, you get 8 years.
He'd never be playing again.
Exactly. And I'll tell you another thing.
Go on.
You could take
I just know
30% of Petrarca, Oliver, possessions off them because they're throw. They just throw the ball.
Oh, yeah. Well, they do enjoy throwing.
They don't get called on it. Oh, here's another one. Dissent.
Dissent?
Yeah. What happened to that rule? Petrarca turns around and yells at the umpire for 5 minutes, pointing at the scoreboard, doing everything that he possibly can.
Petrarca.
Yeah. While he's 5 meters over the mark.
Yeah. It'd be good if I wish, why doesn't a multi-millionaire come along and actually create a competition which is fair? Don't you think that would be good?
getting out of it. It really is cheating.
What's Vince McMahon doing?
WWE or something. Oh no, he's in jail, I think.
Are you sure about that?
He did. I think he's in problems or he's bankrupt or something. Anyway, there's something going on. I don't know what it is, but I don't follow that stuff. Anyway, there we go.
It's great entertainment.
Oh man, so yeah, so all the information will be back up on the TV in our videos. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, make sure that you go over to Flash Crow. Make sure you show him some love and like and subscribe. And hopefully your team wins on the weekend. Have a good weekend in Adelaide for Gather Round. And we'll catch you in the next one. Salada.
And we'll see you later. Bye.